with us. Got to help him out with a couple things. We'll be taking notes, so keep an eye out. But he's excited. I'm excited. We're all excited. This is the first one of the year, so we're really pumped. Dan, introduce yourself.
Well, all right. Hey, guys. As you've just been told, my name's Dan. I guess, well, a little bit about me. Love my games. Big into League of Legends. Been playing that for 2-3 years now, and real into my fitness and stuff as well. So I like keeping active and do all that sort of jazz. Yeah, married and with a kid on the way too.
Oh, congrats, man! I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, still fairly early days with that. She's we're about 13 weeks now, I think.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Congrats, dude. That's awesome
Jeez.
news. I love hearing that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Well, okay. No, sorry. You were saying?
Oh no, yeah. I was just going to say, yeah. So exciting times ahead.
Awesome. That's first kid as well. I do know that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Very exciting.
And
Prepare
by
yourself, mate.
by what my wife has been saying, it's a one and done thing as well.
Ooh, that's fair. I can understand that. Can understand that definitely. All right. Well, we've got an hour session on our hands, so I'll set an hour timer just for this because we do want to get into some games as well, as we always do. And I want to see what you're made of too. So we'll start that off and we'll have a bit of fun. How's that sound? You know what? I'll set a little
Sounds
bit
good.
more. Alrighty, so first things first, I guess when it comes to these sessions, the main thing that I like asking people is sort of what do you want to get out of life? Like that's probably the main thing I always ask people is what do you want? What do you want to achieve? What are your goals? What are your aspirations and all that sort of stuff? So give me a bit of an insight. So you're really into fitness, you're into games as well. You want to start live streaming, but you're sort of just unsure where to start. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So, do you want to elaborate a little bit more on that? Like, what would you like to sort of get out of sort of streaming and out of gaming and also with fitness? Like, what would you say is your ideal life goal in that sort of area? Or just your life goal in general?
Yep, so with that, I'm really looking for a way to be able to combine both gaming and fitness, but then with acting as well, because I quite enjoy acting. And I'd really love to find a way to combine all those together. And if I could make an income out of it, that'd be my ideal sort of job or what you say, but it's something that I would do for free as well.
Yeah.
And like, I guess what I want to get out of life is like freedom from stress and worry. That's probably the main thing that I want to get out of life.
Okay. Beautiful. Yeah. Well, that's all actually fantastic. Like I love hearing that sort of stuff. Both gaming, that's something we're both passionate about. Fitness is something that I wouldn't say I'm passionate about, but I do love being fit and having that exercise and that sort of stuff too. Acting, everyone loves that. So I think those are really good places to start. But I want to look at that sort of that life part as well, is that freedom from stress and worry. I think that's also really, really important that you need to sort of look at too. Because it doesn't matter what you do in life, you're always going to find parts of life that will be stressful, that there will be some sort of worry. Like that's just going to happen. But you need to learn the right strategies, how to handle it properly, so you can not only sort of just embrace it, but you can grow through it. That's really, really important. That's something that a lot of people don't understand, is if you're faced with a challenge or if you're faced with failure, it's not the end. So a lot of people are found start off and they go, I've just failed for the first time, I think I'm going to quit. So that's probably the big thing that a lot of people, especially businesses that do start off and even streams, sort of face. So we'll come back to that a little bit later if we've got some time. But that's sort of just a nice little starting point. So gaming, fitness, and acting. You want to put all those three things together, yep?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So out of those three, what would you say is probably the key, the main one you'd want to focus on?
That's a tough question.
This is a tough question. Because this will sort of identify for me what's the key aspect of what you want to do. So you've already started, so you've got an Instagram page, which I'll put up on the screen as well so everyone can see that, because that's always good promotion. Let me just get Instagram up while we're talking.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
So fitness, you've
as
already got something in fitness already. Yep.
yeah, so I've got that online fitness business going at the moment. But I guess if I could do anything, if I got to pick one thing and that was a guaranteed thing, it'd be the acting. I think
Okay.
that's something that I really enjoy and love being able to. I don't know. You just get to do so many different things with it. Like you get to be so many different characters, people. It's a challenge. It's exciting. I think that would be the number one thing if I got to choose. Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful. That's great. I love that. So acting would probably be your core focus that you'd want to sort of develop a bit more and have a career in, sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so have you thought of any places where you'd like to start with that? That's probably the best place because everyone has these big grandiose ideas of, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, this is the goal, I want to be able to achieve this, but you got to remember with any sort of goal in life, you have to have a starting point. You need to have written down goals in place and you need to be able to sort of envision yourself in that final goal. So do you have anything like that? Do you have set goals that you've written down for where you'd like to go in life or what you'd like to do?
Yeah, I have. So I've written down like it's like a 10-year thing. It's like almost like a 10-year story of what I want my life to look like.
Love it.
In 10 years' time.
That's perfect.
So I've got all my goals written down.
Have you broken that down further into like 1 year goals or 5 year goals, or have you got it sort of set out almost yearly or monthly?
Not yet. Okay. That is something that I've been meaning to do, but I haven't done it yet.
That's probably the key thing because people who do write goals 100% of the time, well, I wouldn't say 100%, that's not a correct statistic, but it's a greater amount of people who have set goals reach their goals and actually get there. So you having that 10-year goal, awesome. I'll put 2 thumbs up straight away for that. That's the best thing I could hear. But you need to be able to break it down into more manageable bites because you can't actually get to where you're going without realizing the steps you need to take to get there. So there's a lot of people that I know, especially for myself, like I've already told you before when we were chatting, talking about this session and whatnot. I have goals for 6 months. I have a goal for a year. I have a goal for 3 years. I have a goal for 5 years. Then I have a goal for 10 years. So, and then in between those, I have little goals that I've set up for myself. So, I want to be a full-time streamer at 6 months, which is an extremely hard thing to do. Like, I've given myself that goal, but I'm working extremely hard to get there. So, I guess you need to break it down, and this is a little task, this is a little bit of homework that I'd like to set for you, to actually deep dive and really imagine the steps you would need to take in order to get to those like sort of points in achieving that 10-year goal. Is that all right?
Yeah, no, that's all good.
So write that down for me. Just write down that you're going to set up goals for either 6 months, year, 2, 3 years, 5 years, and then you've got your 10 years. So if you set up goals for that, you'll find that when you're actually starting to work on these goals, you'll actually be able to see a noticeable change and you'll be able to look back from the 3-year mark to 3 years later to this exact conversation and say, I can see how much I've progressed in my goals. I need to work harder on this, this, and this if I want to achieve it by the 5th year. So that's why I've got my goals written down on my phone. I've got them written down in a book. I have them on me almost all the time so that I'm constantly checking them and constantly reminding myself. And once you've actually got them in your head, you'll actually find yourself thinking more and more about it. So my streaming, for instance, I dreamed about my streaming last night. It was the most vivid thing I've ever had. And it was me up there with some of the greatest streamers in the world and just popping off. That was exactly it, which is crazy. So you need to literally live and breathe this thing. So write those goals down for me. Don't have to say them on the stream because goals are actually quite a personal thing, which is why I never actually told you my goals. Is because I'm not willing to share them. I would share them with people, but for me, I want to prove to myself that I can achieve these things at my pace and at my level. So this is why I do coaching, but I'm always happy to talk about my experience. So if you want to hear my goals, I'm happy to share them. But right now we're focusing on you because it's not about me. So with acting, this is where it comes to the part where we really want to start critically thinking about how you can actually start achieving those goals. So in regards to acting, you said you've also wanted to do like fitness and sort of your gaming as well. how do you think, and this is why I've been thinking about this for the last couple of days ever since we started chatting, but how do you think you could actually incorporate all those things into some sort of stream or some sort of channel? Have you thought a little bit more into it?
I have. I've been pretty much been thinking about it non-stop for almost the past year. Okay. And like that's where I'm struggling with trying to figure out a way how to actually combine them all. I know how to do them all, I guess, separately, but trying to combine them all is something that I am struggling with.
Okay. So yeah. The one thing that I probably thought of straight off the bat, and I've got two of them actually that I just sort of popped into my head yesterday, and I was like, oh, these could probably work for you. Do you know about IRL streaming?
IRL? No, I don't know.
So in real life is what it's called. So it's usually, at the moment, it's just a bunch of people that get on and just stream and talk to people in chats. That's pretty much all they do. From what I've seen, like they sort of hop on, people are interested in their personalities, understanding them, they might play a game or two, but it's all about them talking to people and sharing experiences. So that's actually a realm that I'm wanting to get into, because this is the sort of stuff I want to do, is these coaching sessions and helping people understand where they're going, how to achieve pure happiness and live a life that they want to live. So IRL streaming, I would 100% say start looking into. Even if it's just a case of you're doing, I don't know, gaming streaming, so you still have the gaming aspect where you do gaming streams, but then you could easily incorporate like a fitness level. So after every stream you say, all right, we're going to do 20 lunges in between a game, and it's sort of like that little bit of a niche where people go, oh, this guy's just hella fit, just gaming and being super fit. Perfect example is Tyler One, how he sells his supplements online. Like, the whole time he streams, he's always talking about his supplements and being a gym junkie and this and that and all that sort of stuff. So if you find people that are already doing similar things, and this is something that a lot of people don't realize, if you actually mimic people and copy them, because that's actually the best way. Every single human being on earth is monkey see, monkey do. We all do that. There's a case in art, which is because that's what I studied. It's a case in art that there's no such thing as originality, where every idea has already been thought of, it's already been done. Which is, in a sense, true. But it's not a matter of if it's been done or not, it's a matter of if you can do it better. So if you can take people's concepts, people's ideas, and sort of say, okay, I like what this person's doing, I'm going to sort of merge it with this other idea that I've seen other people doing. How can I do it, but then make it even better so that these people sort of become redundant? It's a bit of a dick move. Like, a lot of people hate people doing that, but that's actually how it works. If you want to be successful, you need to... It's not stabbing people in the back, but it's taking what is already out there and doing it better than someone else, because that's how people make money. Straight off the bat. And that's in almost every single book that I read. So I've been reading motivational books, leadership books, all sorts of stuff, and they all say the exact same thing. They're all saying, if you take this idea that someone potentially has and you make it 50 times better, people would rather come to the 50 times better, because it is better. So why would they settle for less when they can get it better for free almost? And that's sort of where people think everyone wants this instant gratification. That's what society's all about. So if you can provide someone with a service or with something that people can enjoy or pushes their limits almost, then 100% I would do that. I'd go to that straight away. That's just how it is. That's just how humans want to be. So you need to sort of find, and I'll write this down as well, because I'm just sort of rambling and sort of putting thoughts and whatnot together, which definitely helps. You want to find what people are already doing and build your own identity on top of it and make it better. So that's pretty much it. So if you can find what people are doing, find what's working and what's successful, and then trying to figure out a way that you can make it better, and people will 100% get to it. So acting, for instance, you see such great actors out there. A lot of those people, half of them, I can honestly say, and this is watching a lot of actors talking about their acting, they actually say they're not very good actors, but they work 1,000 times harder than every other actor out there. And a lot of people will hire someone who's a much harder worker with less talent than they would with someone with pure talent who's not going to progress any further. Because no one wants to hire someone who's just going to be stale and stagnant. Do you sort of see what I mean?
Yeah,
You'd rather have someone who's like, I'm dedicated, I'm willing, I'll push myself, I'll work an extra 50 hours a week just to make sure that this is perfect. Will Smith is the perfect example of that. He actually has said many times, he's like, he considers himself an average actor. He doesn't consider himself one of the top actors, but he considers himself one of the most persevering and determined people out there. And that's what's made him so successful in his career, that he would not give up in order to get to where he is. So half the time, it's not about skill or what you have or resources or anything like that. It's about how much time and effort you're willing to put into it to progress it. And you'll find all those people that are willing to put in that extra 20, 30, 50% will actually be more successful than the people that are just happy with where it's at. Just content. You don't want to, and this is another thing that Tony Robbins a lot says, is you need to be hungry. And that's just hungry in everything you do, because hunger is actually what gets you further and further up. It's what pushes you to drive to be your best. Is you never settle for average, because average is a disease. It's I consider a disease. I don't believe in average. If I'm average at something, I don't like it. I need to be great at something, because greatness is what puts you to that next step. And it puts you to the next step, and the next step, and so on, until you're at the point where no one can beat you at what you're good at, and then you'll just find yourself living the dream you actually want. So to see what I'm sort of going at?
Yeah, I do.
So let's go back to what you could potentially do with streaming and everything as well. A lot of YouTube channels have that sort of specific thing where you could almost do a bit of gaming, you could do a bit of acting on top of there as well, and maybe do themed streams and whatnot. Like, so you could, for one stream, potentially be a character from something, or you could develop a character, and each stream is a new character, a new identity, and people would come for the mystery of what your stream could be. Like, I don't really see many streams that do that. I've seen streams where people have this persona that they put on, and they sort of say, oh, I'm a pirate, and they stay a pirate for the whole stream. Or so perfect example is bugger up, forgotten his name. He's a League of Legends streamer, and he just plays Gangplank.
Yeah.
What's his name? Tobias Fate. Yes, Tobias Fate is the streamer that I'm thinking of. And his whole theme of his stream is he's got Gangplank theme. And he wears a lot of pirate outfits sometimes, and that's sort of his look. And that's actually what got him famous, is he just got fucking fantastic at playing as Gangplank. And then he got Challenger, and everyone's like, oh, this pirate motherfucker's awesome at Gangplank, let's watch him. And now he's got thousands of viewers every time he's on. Like, it's all about developing that niche that's going to set you apart. So you need to identify that and start working towards that in order to progress. So my niche, for instance, is my motivational speaking. I want to help people identify what's going to make them happy and what's going to make them the greatest person they can be. That's what I'm about. It's because I love helping people, and that's something I want to do. And I love gaming as well. Like, you and I both love gaming. So I thought, why can't I just game and try and help gamers? Because there's so many gamers out there that are suffering from heaps of mental illness, bullying. There's so many negative things that are associated with gaming nowadays that I decided something needs to change. So my stream is dedicated to being this positive, upbeat stream that helps people change to not be a negative, not be toxic, and change the community of gaming is really what I want to do. So already there, I've set my bar so fucking high that I've already had, I could easily say probably hundreds of people say, you're not going to make it. And every time someone says that to me, I just laugh in their face. Because it doesn't matter what they're saying or what they're doing. As long as I'm sticking to what I believe is right and what I want to do, then it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. I'm happy with what I'm doing. Like, I've got 4 viewers right now. That's fantastic for me. I'm so happy. Hello, viewers. How are you? Like, that's the point. You start off slow, but if you stick to what you believe in, you stick to your convictions, you'll find yourself pushed to a limit where one day you'll wake up and you've got hundreds of followers and you've got hundreds of viewers, and people are going, oh, this guy's really fun to watch. He's doing a good thing. And you're like, wow, that's great. Like, it's just going to happen. Time is a blessing. You just need to keep persevering and keep pushing. So I guess I want to get your thoughts on what are your sort of well, I guess the ideas that I presented to you, do you think they would work for you? Like, are they something you could see yourself doing? Or is there something in the back of your mind that is in your heart as well that you said, I'd love to do this. This is something I'd love to pursue. Like, is that something you've thought about?
Yeah, no, I definitely like the ideas you've given out. I guess while you're talking, I had some other kind of things pop into my head as well.
Tell me,
Like,
this is what this is about. I want you to be thinking and coming up with ideas and then letting me sort of know how I can help you with it.
yeah. So like another thing that I thought about was like doing, like, I guess what's the right way to, like,
Blurt out words.
like a parody sort of videos and that sort of stuff. Like
Yeah,
I guess
awesome.
like a League of Legends themed or something where you actually so like you stream and stuff, but then like maybe once a week or something you do like a parody video or something.
Yeah, I love that. What sort of parody video do you mean? You really, the way to get further, and I'll just spill the beans for you now, is you need to be able to crystally clear see it in your mind, and if you can describe it to anyone, everyone will be able to understand it and say, I get it, that could work. So the parody videos, what do you see the parody videos being like?
I guess you could do a few things with it.
Mm-hmm.
So you could do like a like I guess a comedy take on it where like I don't know how, I'm trying to
Words, just say words.
Yeah.
You literally need to speak from your gut and your heart, because that's where the best ideas are. Your brain right now is thinking, oh, what if I say the wrong thing? What if this is? Blurt it out. I'm typing these things down for you. Blurt it out. Just say whatever you're thinking, and I'll be able to piece it together for you.
Yeah, okay. So I guess like there could be like a comedy type thing, because I guess especially for League of Legends, there's the typical thing where like the toxic community and people get tilted and all that sort of stuff. You could easily do like acting with that sort of stuff where you're just showing the reactions and all that. But then it could also be another one where I guess on a more serious note you could do the characters in the game, you could do their individual stories.
Yep. That would actually be... I'd watch that. That would be awesome.
Yeah, because that'd be pretty cool. It'd be pretty fun to do as well.
You could even have fun with that and take it to another level where like you could dress up as them and do funny things, and you could reenact, because a lot of them now have in the game that what's it called, where the interactions they have with other characters. So you can do funny little videos where you take some of the words that they say and make little comedy skits out of it. Like,
yeah, you could.
That would be hilarious. Like, I'd 100% watch that, because that would just be fucking great. Like, and then you could do like, because there's so many people like on TikTok where they chop up these bits of videos and they make them really funny. If someone did that on YouTube, 100% that would go viral and stuff, because people just be like, this guy's just making a joke of all this shit. This is awesome. I love it. And you've got both sides of it too. You can see I've already written down like a typical toxic community. Like, although that's my goal is to get rid of that, but making fun of it, that's hilarious. Like, there's actually quite a few channels that would do that. So if you go and research what those people are doing and figure out how you could evolve it, make it better, make it yours. You could get your own community through streaming. You could actually get people, because 100% a lot of the people who stream actually are trying to put on a show, trying to make sort of like content out of what they do. I would bet $1 billion that there would be people out there that would love to join you on that, and actually you could do recordings with them on stream and get content and build from that. There's heaps of cosplayers out there that could do little scenes and stuff for you. Like, that's another whole totally realm that you could go to too.
Yeah.
So you see, this is why I want you to keep just blurting out words, because you can see we're already developing an idea that I know people would be interested in. I'd be interested in it. If I'm interested in it, hundreds of other people would be interested in it, you know? So what else? What else could you do with that? So you've got characters from the game, you've got sort of acting out like funny, toxic sort of interactions that players have, like parody videos. What else could you do with that? Blurt it out. Just whatever comes to mind. Like, remember, this is raw ideas. There's no wrong answer here. Unless I say it's wrong, but I won't say it.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
That's fun. Look, those are solid ideas, in all honesty. Like,
Yeah.
if I went to someone and I said, hey, I'd like to start a YouTube and streaming service where I can stream with people and have those, actually, really good example, which is IRL, where they have multiple screens. You could get like a bunch of different people joining in with you on the same screen and trying to mimic voices and doing funny interactions from the game and sort of playing the game and all that sort of stuff. That's probably worth looking into too. Because that would be other people that want to be actors and want to get their name out there. It's all sharing the experience. Because with that sort of stuff, you'd want to be also building like that community sense too. Which is what I'm trying to do. My community is more based on, we don't believe in being toxic with each other. We don't want to be negative to each other. We want to be excited to come into a game and say, hey, I can really enjoy this game because the people I'm playing with are making it fun. They're treating it seriously, or they're just having a good time, and I can get on board with that. That's where you got to find. You got to find that niche that makes you stand out from the crowd, but also is something that people would want to watch, because that's what people want. Like, people come onto social media, they come onto YouTube, they come onto Twitch to watch people do things. That's all it is. They can't come to your house because half the people won't be in your city or in your town, you know? So you gotta evolve and find ways that you can reach out to people, but also something that you'd want to do as well, because end of the day, this is something that you'd be finding yourself doing for the next 5-10 years. Like, you don't want to be stuck in something that you're not going to enjoy. And if you don't enjoy it, don't do it. Like, that's the whole idea, is I don't want people to come to these coaching sessions and be like, oh, I'd be kind of cool to do this. It's like, no, fuck just kind of cool. I don't believe in that. I believe in doing something that you love and that you could find yourself doing every day for free, because at the end of the day, money's going to come. Money will come. You just need to do the hard work at the start to progress it and evolve your idea to the point where people go, it's worth paying for. And they'll start paying for it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's the whole idea. Like, these sessions right now, I plan on, this is the very first one, so this is why I said thank you for being the first one. I know these will change. I'll evolve these as I go. It's all a learning process for me. I know where I'm going with it all, but at the end of the day, there's different outcomes that people want. And that's what I'm trying to do, is I'm trying to help you identify where you can start, the first step you can take, and looking into goals and futures of what you could do for yourself. Like, that's what this is all about. And at the end of the day, if you come out of this and say, I wasn't happy, I would just be like, I'm sorry, here's your refund. That's what I would do. Because I don't want these to be a waste of time. I want these to help people identify that you can do more with your life than just settle. I don't want people to settle. I think that's a disgusting word, settling. Like, you need to strive for the absolute greatest opportunities you can go for, or else you're just not doing anything. You're not having fun with life, you know? So, okay, let's go to the next little bit. I got to remember what the next part is that I go to. We're actually halfway through, so it's funny how time flies with it all, isn't it?
Yeah, it does. It's gone real quick.
Yeah, it's gone very, very fast. Now, okay, so this is something that I've been practicing with a couple people, and it's really effective. It's in a lot of books too. So it's called the 7 Whys. And you got to answer them. And in all honesty, is it okay if we get a little bit emotional? Because it will probably get emotional.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so the 7 Whys. And viewers, anyone can do this. It's actually something that I would 100% say work with your partner, or work with someone that you're really comfortable with, because it actually doesn't rip down, but it delves down into sort of like almost your psyche and the reason of what you do and why you do it. So we'll start off with the first thing. Why do you want to why do you want to act? Why do you want to be into acting? Why do you want to get into acting?
Like, do you want like one word things, or like?
No, just sort of talk about why you want to do acting. This is all part of the process.
Okay. The enjoyment of it. It's a different challenge all the time. It's never the same.
Okay, that's great. That's perfect.
Yeah.
So why do you enjoy acting?
Why?
Yeah.
Well, for the reasons I just said.
It's a different challenge. It's never the same. All that sort of stuff.
Yeah, all that sort of stuff. Like yeah, different challenge. It's never the same. You've always got to improve on something. It's a constant work. Like there's always it can always be done better, and that's what I like about it as well.
Okay, cool. Let me just think. It's a tough thing to start off with, but once you start getting into it, this system works really well. So I'm just trying to think of the best way to phrase the question. Okay, that makes sense. So why do you want these different challenges? What's the, I guess, the reason why you want these different challenges?
So you're not bored.
You're not bored. Great answer.
That's what I think. That's what it really comes down to me. I hate feeling bored. I hate doing the same things over and over. So like my current job, it's you go in, you do the same thing you did yesterday, and you leave, sort of thing. Like it's a very, very boring, sort of mind-numbing job.
My next question was going to be pretty much what you just answered. Is that the right one? Yeah. Okay, so why do you hate being bored? Or why do you hate feeling bored? Sorry, that's probably the best way to go.
Cause they're like no, you feel like when I'm bored, I feel like I'm trapped.
Okay.
And like when I'm bored, generally you are in those situations where you do feel like at work, or like you can't really get up and leave work whenever you want, or you don't get paid.
You almost feel stagnant. You feel sort of
yeah,
like you just like low. You're not sort of in the right place where you want to be.
Yeah, exactly. Like when I'm bored, my whole mind frame like just completely goes, and like you go from being real high and happy and energetic, and then like as soon as like you're bored, it's like you're almost depressed, sort of thing. That's what it feels like to me.
So it provides a negative experience.
Yeah.
Of the things around you. Okay, that's good. Stagnant, stuck, mind frame goes out the door, provides no experience around you. Okay, and why? So I guess in those instances, why do you feel trapped? Like, what is it that makes you feel trapped? And this is going back. You can think of maybe like a first time that you would have felt trapped in that sense. So why do you feel trapped when you get into these experiences? When you're at work, you feel trapped. Is it just because you've got a lack of freedom?
Yeah, like
can you remember anything from your past that might have actually made you feel like that or evolved to that point?
I don't know. It's like so I guess it's like you go back to when you're at school, and like you look out the window, there's these people playing on the oval and or doing all that sort of stuff outside, having fun, and you're stuck inside having to look at a whiteboard.
Okay.
That's what it feels like to me, where like I feel like there's better things happening, but I'm not allowed to do it until obviously I clock off.
Okay, so you almost sort of feel like a little left out, like you're not experiencing what other people get to experience.
Yeah.
So that's you feel this need to sort of be around others and sort of feel accepted and out doing what other people want to do.
Yeah.
Okay, that's really good. So you feel left out. You feel trapped in that sense, which is what we've already gone through. Great. So in that sense, then, why do you feel left out? Like, if they're active and they're doing other things and sort of progressing and outside, and so I guess that's actually probably the big one that I heard in there is like you said back at school, out the window, being active outside, and you're stuck inside. So have you ever thought about that? So this actually comes back to why you love fitness, is because you love being active. That's the key word right there, active.
Yeah.
You always feel like you need to be doing something, yeah?
Yeah, I do. like I don't have to be. I guess I don't have to be up and like running around it like that sort of thing.
Yep.
But like I need to just keep my mind and body active, sort of thing. And I feel like, especially at work, I can't do that.
Okay. So that's actually the exact next question: is why do you always feel the need to be doing something? Like, why do you have this sort of need to be active and just mentally even as well? So you just like sort of being stimulated, like you love having that sort of feeling?
Yeah, exactly. Like I love trying to be creative. I love moving. Like I just, it goes back to what I was saying before. I just hate feeling like I'm being trapped and I can't do what I want to do.
Yeah, that's good. Being creative and moving a lot. Okay, well, acting's definitely the perfect thing for you then, man. If I'm honest, straight off the bat, it's definitely what you need to do. Okay, that's really good. We've got one more, and I've just got to figure out that last question. But can you sort of feel that you're already going back to the way? As soon as you said back to school, I feel like there was something that happened at school or happened at a young age that sort of made you feel like if you were bored or if you were trapped, it's caused about something. 100%.
Okay.
I can already see that straight off the bat. There's key words that you find in this sort of stuff. So you like being stimulated, love being creative and moving a lot. Is there anything else to that? So why do you always feel the need to be doing something?
Sorry, what was that?
So why do you always feel the need to be doing something? I just want to elaborate a little bit more on that one and delve a little bit deeper into it.
Because I don't know, it just goes back to I just hate feeling bored. So I feel like if you're doing something, well, I guess you're enjoying it. Like life just feels good.
Okay. Anything else? I know you're a little bit stuck for words. It's a tough one. This is why this system works, is because we've gone from why do you want to get into acting into why do you always feel the need to be doing something? Do you see that progression that we've already gone through? It's deep diving into your psyche as to why you're doing something and why you want to do it. And you can do this process with almost everything. But I want to just keep looking at that because this is why I said it can get emotional, is because you start thinking of times where you always needed to do something or something's caused you to feel this need, that being bored is not okay. It's actually bad to be bored because you need to be doing something. You need to be enjoying something. So I want to keep on that question just for a little bit longer. So why do you always feel the need to be doing something? So you've said you like being stimulated, you love being creative and moving a lot. You're a very active person, both mentally and physically. Doing something you enjoy in doing, like you're doing something that you're really enjoying and something that makes you happy. So that comes with the fitness and the mental health as well, as if you're doing something you feel better. And life just feels good, you've said. So I guess the last question, and that should get me to the last question. Sorry, the last question is usually the hardest because it's quite the emotional one too. You're moving a lot, doing things. So I'm just going to write out a couple and just see which one actually fits the best. Okay. Okay. So why do you get enjoyment out of being mentally and physically active? So that's actually a pretty big question. It's something that's pretty hard to answer. But why do you get this enjoyment out of being mentally and physically? A lot of it you could put down to is actually just dopamine. Like you actually just being active actually is giving you a dopamine increase, which is what it does. But there's probably another reason why. So why do you enjoy being? I've spelled that completely wrong. Wow. There we go. So why do you get enjoyment out of it? What is it at its core that you enjoy out of it?
I think it's the feeling of progression.
Okay. Yep. Anything else?
Because, like...
Oh, no, sorry, continue.
Sorry, I was just thinking because, like especially with fitness, it's very easy to track and progress from it, and so you're never really consistently doing the same thing, or like you are but you're not.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Repetition, especially in fitness, causes growth and muscle mass and all that sort of stuff. So you're doing the same thing, but you're also moving and progressing. So so you could actually say that.
I guess I don't like feeling stagnant.
Okay, that's probably the key one there. Can you remember a time when you felt stagnant, and how that sort of made you feel, like, and why you've got this such in-depth sort of feeling of why you don't want to be stagnant?
I can't really think of it. There was a time a couple of years ago, but I can't think of a time like from my childhood or anything like that. But like a couple of years ago, so I was playing basketball overseas. So like I played basketball in Spain for a little bit,
Yep.
and then I got injured after that, and pretty much had to spend a whole year not where I couldn't do anything.
Yeah. How'd that make you feel?
Yeah, I got pretty depressed that year.
Yeah.
Because like I probably ate too much, and like I just really hated life at that point because I couldn't do anything. I guess it's the same feeling now that I have now at work. Like I feel you just couldn't do anything. Like I could go for a walk. That was about the most exercise that I could do.
That's really tough for someone like you too.
Yeah, and so like, that back then, because like, so that when I was doing the personal training, it really affected the business because, like I guess my persona, everything about me was just down at that time.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd probably say that was your bottoming out moment. Which is, everyone goes through that, so you're not alone in that. So it's actually good to have those moments, and this is why I tried to really reassure before that failure, but yours isn't necessarily a failure, but it's just a circumstance that's caused problems. That you can actually improve from that. That hitting rock bottom doesn't mean, oh, I'm never going to make it up. The best thing about rock bottom is you only have upwards to go. So this sort of, you're talking about being stagnant and this down moment. I've been through that. I've 100% been through that. I know all of my friends, like everyone I know has been through down moments. But the thing that we need to realize, and this is a lot of what the streaming and everything's about, is, and the best thing about it is, you're not alone. So you've got your wife, you've got family that you've already told me that you're very invested in. You love your family, you and all that sort of stuff. So you can already see you're starting to come out of it on the other side, which is fantastic. It's just but I can tell straight away you just feel a little bit lost as to where you can take it.
Yeah, exactly.
You feel like you feel like you're stagnating already. This is why, like, that word right there is almost defining how you're sort of going right now. You feel like you've hit sort of like a plateau. So if do I have paint on this computer? That's right. I don't know how to use these properly. Okay, let's get paint up. Okay, have a look at my screen for me on the stream if you can.
Yep.
If you've got it up. Okay, so that's it there. Let's get looking real nice with that screen. Okay, so you're here. Color. You were up here with your sort of basketball, which is really good. And then you had your injury, and that sort of sucked in. It started going down, probably not that much. You probably went down a little bit, like that. And then you found that when you couldn't do exercise, you sort of hit rock bottom. You hit rock bottom, which is about there.
Yeah.
And then you sort of waited a year, and let's say that's a year, if that's the timeline, that's basketball, that's your injury, year later, so it's all sort of like that general sort of timeline. Then you started being able to exercise again, and you probably would have seen that it started to go up a little bit. It would have gone up. Have you found yourself feeling as positive and as excited as you were when you were playing your basketball in Spain? Like, would you say, besides family, we're talking sort of career-wise, have you found yourself as excited to go to work and do anything like that?
No.
No, okay. So no. I'd say this is probably now. I'd say you've hit the plateau.
Yeah.
Which is what it is. But now you're at the point here, and this is where I am. Let's actually change that colour, because red is my colour, apparently. Red hair. You want to start making that progression up here. That's where you want to go. You've realised that there's something wrong, that you want to make a change, and that's the biggest part. You want to make a change. Can you honestly say that you're ready to change and get yourself from back to up here, from down here?
Yeah, definitely.
Everyone does. Like, this is why I could answer those questions for you. Everyone wants to get up to here. Everyone. Even me. I can honestly say I'm probably about... Actually, no, that's a lie. I'm probably about here on the scale. I'm extremely happy with everything at the moment. That's just how I am, though. So, you're about here. I'll go to red. You're about here, which is good. It's actually a great place to be. It's not the ideal place to be, because everyone wants to be here. But it's a very small percentage of people that actually get here. Very, very small. Me, I'm pretty confident I could probably get to here, but I'm aiming for up here. I'm aiming off the screen, because that's just who I am. I'm a high achiever. I love achieving big things. But for everyone, and I'm not saying you couldn't, everyone's allowed to have whatever goals they want. Me, I just dream bigger than everyone because I'm a psycho. But there's nothing stopping you, and this is the big part, there's nothing stopping you from getting to here. What's actually stopping you is this feeling that you're stagnating. You're stagnating. That's your big thing right now. But you've also got to look at and you've been treating it like you're looking at it from the wrong perspective. And this is something that's really big in the community that I've noticed, and something that all the books that I read, all the videos I watch, they talk about how people are sort of like, they feel a bit lost, which is, you've already agreed, you felt a little bit lost with where you want to go. And this is what I'm trying to help people with, is identify that there are ways out, there are better things you can do, there's places you can go, there's opportunities everywhere, left, right, and center. Even with stagnating and trying to get to that next level, it's possible. It's 100% possible. You've got your plans, you've got your goals. That is actually the first step. That's what I was actually going to say. If you didn't have any goals, I was actually going to sit down with you and write them with you. I was going to write them out with you, but you've got them. And you know where you want to go. You just need to take those next itty bitty steps that are in between. Sorry, I'll get the little paintbrush up again. You need to change the color. You need to get those little steps that are like this. All the little steps in between is what will get you there. It's like climbing a ladder. You just need to take each little step, and eventually you'll find yourself at the top of the ladder. So that's why goals are so important that I've found. If you don't have goals, you're not going to get even to this one. You're just going to find yourself, I'll do it every color, doing this. Just living life. The grey bar is just life.
Yeah.
Black bar, it's probably the worst color. Let's swap to yellow. Yellow bar, sorry. Happiness. Job fulfillment. Enjoyment. Love. All of these big things, these big concepts that people want. That's what we want. See, this is why I wanted to come back to that feeling of stagnating and feeling trapped, because the opposite of almost that is freedom, love, fulfillment, excitement. And that's why you were super happy to be playing in Spain, playing what you love, being fit, active. As soon as it stopped, you found yourself down here. And you weren't having a good time. And you weren't enjoying life. And you thought, well, what's the point? I'm feeling depressed, and we all go through that. But now you're starting to find yourself questioning whether happiness is actually a thing, if it is something that's obtainable. And everyone goes through this. Everyone finds those little points where they're like, oh, am I actually going to be happy with this? Will this be okay? Am I going to be okay out of this? And the answer is yes. It's just people like me that are going to help you find where you need to go. And that's why we all need, everyone in their life, I believe, probably should go to some sort of counselling session once in their life. Because counsellors, and what their job is to identify if there's anything wrong, or if there's good things, and how to improve the good things. Because that's all of their tools and all that sort of stuff. That's what it's all about. So I guess the next step is, once you've sorted out those goals, you need to start being actively going into those goals and actively working at them. Do you sort of see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So you can probably agree with me that you are here. That you're about there. Do you agree?
Sorry, I'm just waiting for it to... There's that delay on the screen.
Delay, it's the worst. I wish it was faster. You're at the orange.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would 100% agree. I can tell by the way you talk, you are actually quite happy. But the only downside thing is you're not happy with aspects of your life. Like,
I would agree.
When you first approached me asking, talking to me and stuff about the stream and all that sort of stuff, you literally said, I've got a family and everything, and they're priority number one. Fantastic. We know they're priority number one. What's priority number two? This is a list that I want you to write down. I want you to write this information down. So family would be priority number one for you, yes?
Yep.
Yep. What's priority number two? I'm going to write this down.
I know everything I do is for them, sort of thing. I guess
that's number one, but we got to start thinking about other things. So you got family. Career. Could career be number two? Yep,
definitely.
So you want to have a good career so you can provide for your family. At the end of the day, it's all going to come back to your family.
Yeah,
that's standard. Number three. Is it worth looking after yourself? Is it worth looking after your friends? Is it worth looking after... I guess there's so many aspects of life. Like fitness can be up there as well. Is fitness a huge priority? I
was gonna say I'd probably
happiness, all that sort of stuff. Sorry, that was weird.
Sorry, that's alright. I was gonna say I'd probably put fitness up there next.
Would you put fitness above career, or would you put fitness underneath career?
Underneath it.
Yep. Cool. Anything else?
I
want to get to 5.
Yeah, okay.
5. And then we'll reassess them and have a deep dive into them. We've got 10 minutes, which is fun. And then we'll get into some games and fuck some people's shit up.
Financial money would be up there.
Money? What number is money then?
What do you...
So this list is, we can chop and change.
Yeah.
So let's just leave it where it is. Let's just get our 5 and then we can go from there. What's number 5? What's the next thing that's probably on your mind that you would say is important to you? That is a priority for you to live.
Career, fitness, money. Enjoyment.
I'm going to put love because that was actually the one that I said you would need to have. That's one that has to be on your list. Love is crucial. Now, with all this, I would actually say family, I want to actually put family second. Not to say that it's not the most important, but I want to put it second. Simply because love actually falls under that category too. Love for family is incredibly important, and I totally agree with that. But you also need to learn to love yourself.
Yeah.
Which is just as important, because if you can't look after yourself, you won't be able to look after your family. Oh, sorry, I put family at 5. We do not want that. Family is number 2. Let's just pop it down here. Yep. Fitness is 4. Money is 5. Oops. Great. Okay. So, would you agree with that? You'd say not only love for your family, but love for your friends, yourself, other people. I think that's a really important thing. If you can't share and love people for other things, then what can you do? No, you meant what did you mean? Just a direction. So, yeah, is it right if I quickly answer a question for someone?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, mate. Deadbait, absolutely. Ask the question away, not a problem. I'll just read it out. Hey, I have a question and Noble will answer it. No argument or disagreement, just a direct answer. I'll give you the most direct answer I can absolutely give you, my friend. Say it as soon as you can. I'll keep going with Dan here, but as soon as I have it in the chat, I will 100% answer it for you. Okay. Do you agree with that? Do you think love should be your priority number one?
No, I agree. I would probably have that list how it is right now there.
I 100% agree. 100% agree, because fitness can actually fall under career as well.
Yeah.
But fitness is also under love, where you need to look after yourself. You need to make sure you're fit, you're healthy, because you also want to have such a good... All these things here intertwine. They're all together. Every single one,
yep.
right? He's just posted this question.
Yep.
Is the personal philosophy of one's own noble relativism the only way to survive a complex world, or is it just an excuse to justify treachery? Holy fuck, that's a bloody intense question. Let's break that down. Dan, you can help me with that one. Is the personal philosophy of one's own noble relativism... So, you're going to have to bear with me and just... Relativism. Definition. Just so I want to answer it as best as way possible. Knowing that knowledge, truth, and moral existence in relation to culture, society, and historical context, and not absolute. Oh shit! All right. Own noble relativism is the only way to survive a complex world, or is it just an excuse to justify treachery? Well, how can you put treachery into that? Are you trying to say that people are using their own thoughts and feelings to justify being themselves, or justify being a negative influence? Is that what you're trying to say? Because at the end of the day, what I found is everyone has their own thoughts and feelings. There are laws that governments and society have put in place so that people aren't a hindrance to society. But your own personal philosophy, at the end of the day, everyone's philosophy should be to be kind to each other. The Bible teaches that. No, I'm not a religious person. I'm actually agnostic. But the Bible, to do something bad for a noble cause. Okay, thank you. That's dumbed it down for me. I love that. To do something bad for a noble cause. Let's just focus on that then. So, do something bad for a noble cause. Okay, so you could look at people who were in... Alright, let's just get real deep with it. The Holocaust. So, they were killing Jewish people, saying that they were trying to create an Aryan race. I can straight off the bat say, that's bad. You shouldn't be killing anyone or causing or inflicting pain on anyone, even if you think it's for a just cause, because everyone has the right to do what they want. But with rules and regulations of society, you can't kill. And killing already, we've known since the dawn of time and humanity and when we were still monkeys, that even if they killed someone of their own clan or species, they would actually kick them out. They would desert them and say, you're no longer welcome, you need to survive on your own. So we've already seen since before we even knew what time was, that doing something negative, even for the right reason, has consequences. So you could, at the end of the day, say, look, trying to come back to your main, very intense, largely worded question that, I'll be honest, confused me a little bit, is wrong. At the end of the day, we need to be looking out for each other rather than looking out for the self, because we are a social creature. Humanity is evolved from living in groups. That's how we've all become so smart and evolved to where we are today. If we don't do that in the right way, which is letting people thrive, letting people survive, and letting people grow and determine their own outcomes, they need to do it in the right way. And it's why I'm such a believer in we need to love each other, not hate each other, which is why this stream is about not being toxic. It's providing a positive experience so other people can have just a positive life as you have. Does that sort of answer your question? I hope it has. If it doesn't, I can continue. Okay, so say if there are arsonists going around and people want to fight fire with fire, I say that the only cause, say that will only cause smoke, but what do you think? Okay. If there's arsonists going around and they are setting places alight and they're hurting people, that's bad. But then you could also turn that question on its head and say, why would you fight fire with fire? That just sounds like more arsonists popping up. Does that make sense, Dan? You wouldn't fight arsonists with more fire. But I think you need to approach it. Okay, you could literally take that from Lemony Snicket and a series of unfortunate events. There are people who are trying to fight the fires, and there are people who are trying to cause fires and cause havoc and gain power. There are always going to be that. You can't have an imbalance in society. There's always going to be a yin, there's always going to be a yang. There's always going to be good, there's always going to be evil. But as long as you are sticking to what you hold true, and I'm not saying doing a bad thing for the right reason is a good thing. You might think it's a good thing, but in the eyes of society, which is what we are a part of, it's seen as a bad thing. So what I think is you shouldn't fight fire with fire. You shouldn't be doing that. That's wrong. You should be fighting fire with water, because water is the natural element. You need to be doing the right thing to help people. If you're doing it for the right reason, what is reason? You can't justify killing someone saying, well, this person needed to be killed. If they're a murderer and they've been causing more havoc than they've been causing good, well, at the end of the day, that's what the death penalty's for. And that's for people who, that's what the laws have decided for them. That's how it is. Because we live in a society of laws and rules, and I'll never disagree with that. I don't break the law. I don't do that, because if I do, I'll be punished. But society, like I said, from the dawn of time, we've always had this, and Dan, we'll go over time. That's fine. Don't worry about this. We'll go over time. Society has always thought that if you do the right thing, you'll get a good outcome. If you do the bad thing, you'll get a bad outcome. Well, no, dude, you're not bad. Fight fire with fire is figurative. Say if you're doing bad things to others and you want to do something as bad but to help out, is that just an excuse to justify doing something bad, or the only way to survive? It's bad. So that's my time. Stop. If you're doing bad things to others and you want to do something as bad but to help out, look, at the end of the day, you need to do things the right way. Doesn't matter what it is. There's always a right way and a wrong way to do something. Say I wanted to get a promotion at work. I could lie to my bosses constantly and just say, oh no, they did that thing wrong. I did it all correctly. I'm fine. They'll come back and just be like, well, you're a bit of a cunt then, aren't you? Why would you do that? Like, why have you talked bad about me behind my back? Or I could say, no, this person did it. I was there helping them. I just wanted to make sure that they got the recognition for it. If someone came to me and said that, I would be like, this is actually a genuine person. They're doing it for the right reason. But doing something bad to help out, you're doing the wrong thing. You're doing something bad. At the end of the day, it's bad. You can't do something bad and expect a good outcome. That is literally figuratively fighting fire with fire. It doesn't work. It's just going to grow the fire. You need to have a positive influence on the world if you want to see proper change. Again, I'll come back to Hitler. Hitler made change, but he made sure that no one else wanted to bloody go out and like we've decided, oh, it's bad to start wars and kill off and genocide a society. We knew that beforehand. Hitler didn't care, but he still did it. But now he's dead because we literally hunted him down and killed him. At the end of the day, you need to do things for the right way, for the right reason, because that's how you grow. Yes, there you go. Okay, so I've answered your question. I'm glad you agree. You can't... Being a negative influence, and this is what comes back to the stream, is the stream is about being a positive influence, because I want to see people change for the better. I want people to improve. So if you can be that change, fuck oath, be that change. I will 100% support you if you're doing it the right way. It might take longer, it might be harder, but there's a quote that I say to my girlfriend, I say it to everyone who's around me, and this is something that I've always believed in. Nothing good in this life comes easy. Nothing. Everything that is hard has a much greater outcome. And it's something that I'm so passionate about, and something that I believe so full-heartedly, that you have to have that sense that if you do it for the right reason and you're doing it the right way, you'll get the right outcome. Time shouldn't be a factor. You do it because it is the right way. I'll leave it at that, and we'll get back to Dan. Dan, I apologize, but I'm glad we got that. These are the questions I fucking love answering, so thank you, Deadbait. That is awesome. Dan, I'm so sorry that happened. Let's get back to your priorities. So, love, family, career, fitness, money. We'll spend 5-10 minutes if you like. But we'll make it short so we can just get into some games and have some fun. How's that sound? This has been a pretty intense session. Like we've delved into some pretty deep shit. If you can agree with that.
Yeah, no, that's all good.
And I'll send these notes to you in Discord and all that sort of stuff too, so you have them if you weren't taking too many notes. But it's always good to keep these wise, just because it sort of can bring you back to where you came from.
Yeah, definitely.
So love, absolutely. I would actually probably say that's got to be everyone's number one priority, because if you can love everything and everything you do, it'll actually seep down into everything else. 100% of the time, it will come down into everything else. So, I think that's really important. Is there anything else you'd like to sort of add to that, or any thoughts or queries you have on that?
No.
No,
I don't.
You happy with that list?
Yep.
So now this is what I want to end the stream on. I'm just gonna turn my light on so I can see. This is what I always want to end my streams on. Do you have something you're going to start today? You're going to start actively working towards. So you have your goals.
Yeah.
How can you actively... What's the first step? And this is what I'll always ask. What is the first step you can take straight after this and continue and work towards?
The first thing that I was going to do, break down the 10-year goal to every 6 months.
Perfect. I wouldn't say every 6 months for 10 years. You need to break it up so then you can actually give yourself... So at the 5-year mark, you can come back and say, I'm going to do another 2 years of 6-month goals after you've done that, because your goals will change.
Yeah.
Goals change, especially in a 10-year period. Goals will 100% change. Deadbait, thank you for the follow. That's really good. Really appreciate that. Hope you enjoy the content. We'll hopefully do a lot more of these. If you ever want a session like this yourself, just swing me a message on my Facebook page. It is down below under the stream, and we'll set up a time and we can get through it. But back to you. So you want to break that up. So like I said, probably the best way is to break it up into those different goals. So 6 months, you've got a year, so that's 2 6-month goals. Then do a 2-year. Then look at maybe like a 3-5-year, because like I said, goals will change then, 100%.
Yep.
You'll find yourself probably in 3 years and realize that your goals are completely different.
Yeah.
Like I'm actually probably certain my goals will be very different, just because like I said to you the other day when we were chatting, that my goal is to be a full-time streamer in 6 months. In 1 year, I'd like to be earning a good revenue from streaming. And then in 3 years, I'd actually like to be running a small company. I actually want to have people in my employment that I can pay and work on building a stronger, smarter, healthier community for gamers that they can grow and learn and be this positive environment. That they're my little goals, and they're a lot deeper in my actual notes. So I want you, that's a great place to start, is to write out those goals. Set up timeframes, and in depth, I want you to in depth write down even dot points underneath each one and say parts of that you're going to see. And then I want you just to envision it. You need to see it 100% crystal clear in your mind, and you'll actually feel those dot points will come into 20s and 30s. I think mine are sitting close to about 30 dot points for each like period that I've got out, which is the 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. I've got so many because I've got so many notes of where I'd like it to be. They will change. Expect them to change, but you need to have those goals so you're striving for something, because then it's something you can say at the end of the day, have I taken the next step today to get to that goal? So even if the first actual thing you do after you've done your goals is set up the actual accounts that you want to have. Like set up the stream, set up what you want to do, plan it out, write out how you'd like things to be, what you'd like to do, what would give you the most happiness and fulfillment, coming back to your priorities with love, family, career, fitness, money, figuring out money right now. This is why I wanted it last. It's because money comes, like I said, money will eventually happen. You don't need to focus on it right now. You have a stable job right now, good. You keep the stable job. And then once you start being able to progress with your the things you want to do, then you can literally just say, fuck you, job. I'm going to go do what I want to do. And that's when money will be tight, but you'll find yourself filled with a lot more love and happiness. Because that's the place we want to get to. Love, family, happiness, career, fitness. Fitness can be up there as well, but fitness you already do because that's something that everyone can sort of look into themselves. But love, family, career. That's why they're the top 3. Super important. Super important. So even if you said, okay, I'm going to go set up like a Twitch account. I'm going to go set up my YouTube account. I'm going to go set up a Facebook page. I'm going to go set up this and that and this. And I'm going to have a logo by this time. I want to have maybe an introduction already made up. And I want to have little videos explaining certain things. And I want to sort of talk about this, that. Those are the things, these are the small steps that you can take that will push you every day to the next step. Do you see what I mean? We're thinking super small, even if it's just one thing, like writing down an idea every day, having a book that you just fill with your ideas of videos you'd like to make, or some sort of acting role that you'd like to do that you can continue to work towards. These are the things and these are the small goals that people need to start doing in their everyday life to achieve the big dreams. 100%. Ask any motivational teacher, any motivational person, they will say that exact same thing, without a doubt. So I want that to be your goal for tonight, is to write down your goals, but then I want you to start taking those steps and writing down those steps too of where you'd like it to go, of what you'd like to do, things that you'd like to have set up. Because every day I'm working on mine as well. Like my Discord, like I actually only just created this life coaching channel, voice channel, as we were starting today. Because I said, I want to have a life coaching channel that people can come into if they want to do life coaching. That's what I wanted. You pretty much forced my hand to do it, so I did it. And there it is. Another thing off my list ticked. Great. Perfect. One step closer to my goal. See what I'm saying? See these little things that you can just tick off and get through?
Yeah.
That's where you start finding growth. That's where you start finding development. And that's when you start finding happiness, because you can look back in 6 months and go, holy shit, I've actually done so much in these last 6 months. I can't believe I'm at the place where I am now. And that's where you start finding the fulfillment. That's where you start finding happiness. You're not going to find it in a day. And that's what I always stress to people. We live in such a society where everyone is also used to instant gratification. And I'll send you a video that I watched about millennials by Simon Sinek. And it went viral like 6 or 12 months ago. Everyone should watch it. I think it's so important for everyone, not just millennials, because it actually talks about what society's like now and why we need to start thinking differently. Because we live in a society where all the information is accessed everywhere. It needs to change. And the change has to start with ourselves. You feel me?
Yep, definitely.
Let me hear that you feel me. I want to hear you yell it. I'm not
No,
even
it
kidding.
sounds good.
Yell it. I want to hear it. Woo!
Sounds good.
Fuck yeah. Alright. Well, that was bloody good. Do you feel like you've got something out of that?
Yeah, definitely. No, it was really good. I enjoyed it.
Well, now guys, we're going to get into the real good shit, and we're going to start playing some League. How does that sound? I'll save those notes for you, and then I'll delete those as well once I've sent them to you too. Are you in League now, man?
Me?
You're away currently.
I'm logged on, yeah.
I will send you an invite.
Oh, cool.
There you go. I believe the missus just got home too. Pick your lane, good sir. Pick your lane.
Hey,
babe. How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good. Let's do it. Mid. You gonna play the old Veigar?
I don't know. It depends who they pick.
That's fair. That's fair. What we might do, I might jump out of Discord and we'll go to the voice chat and League. How's that sound?
Oh, yep.
Because I can already see, we're already both in it, so there's a bit of an echo going for me too. So.
Yeah. All right.
Perfect. There we go. Okay. Dan the man, can you hear me?
Yep.
Much better. And I'll quickly add you on. Now, if you ever want a session like that again where you want a little bit more info or you need help with anything, just call out, dude. We can always just set up a time or anything like that. I do know after this chat of ours, I'll 100% get more, because that was my goal. I want to start helping people a bit more. So if you have anyone that's sort of in the same sort of spot, needs help, needs a little bit of guidance, just tell them to give me a call, and we can help them out.
Yeah, definitely will. No, that was really good. I really enjoyed that.
I'm glad.
I guess I'd say anyone that's listening, I'd highly recommend doing it. It was good.
You heard it here first, folks. My next question that I have for you, and this is just for me, doesn't matter if they hear it. Do you have any, would you like to give any feedback? I guess is probably the next one. Do you think there's anything I could do a little bit better? Is there anything else that I can improve at? Because this is what I want it to be about as well. Is I'm trying to learn from all this too. So any feedback you have, please tell me. You don't have to do it on stream either. You can send it to me a message being like, try this, maybe try that. Chat as well. If you have any feedback of things you'd like to see a little bit more when we do this, 100%.
Well, I guess. Do you want it over the stream or do you want it back in?
We can do it over the stream. I'm not ashamed. I'm always open to feedback. I'm open to evolving, changing, getting better. Hit me up with it. Let me just quickly get my notepads up though.
Yeah, nothing big really. Like maybe, I know it feels kind of awkward, but longer pauses when you're asking a question.
Okay.
Does that
make
sense?
I love longer pauses. I actually shortened them for you. It's funny, this is a tool that I use all the time. When I'm talking to someone, I'll actually, if I don't get the answer I want, I won't talk at all.
Yeah.
I will just sit there and wait.
Yeah. No, because I think that's really good. Like, that's what I did when I was doing my personal training stuff. Mm-hmm. And, like, I always found it felt awkward, but I find, because if you leave it a little bit longer, they come up with really good, like the reason why, they come up with reasons why.
Yep.
But other than that, like, no, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I thought everything you said was really good. It definitely made me think more, which is
pretty much the goal.
Yeah, exactly.
It's to get your mind thinking about what's next, what's possible, what can I do, can I have the confidence. Oh, I hope that's not a Zyra Khan lane, or else I'm going to get absolutely raped. But that's also, yeah, I'm really glad that you said that. Leave questions longer in a bit more silence, 100%. It's just because we're also on a time limit, and I'm really trying to stick to those boundaries.
Yeah.
But I'll just literally write more silence.
But I guess the more you do it as well, the better you'll get at it as well.
Yeah, absolutely. We actually have a shit team. Oh, what the hell? They have the most. Oh my god.
I thought our team looked pretty good.
I think they look pretty good too. I don't know what that feels bad for me. I'm against Kate. I'm against Zyra Khan. Shut up. Okay, I've just got a quick question. Yeah, Shelby, we actually used to work together at Apple. And then we both left. And he saw that I was streaming and he just contacted me. So that's how we know each other. Good streams, some stuff you can think about and go, oh, that's logical, but it goes to another level when you hear someone else tell you. Yeah, no, absolutely. That's something that you would know as well because you're a good friend of mine. I want people to think properly about what they can do, how they can do it, how they can improve. And that's something I try to instill in almost everything. But I'm also a bit of a cheeky bugger with it all too. Like I was thinking, but not seeing. There was a lot of good stuff in there that wasn't. Yeah, no, absolutely. Like I said, this is stuff that I literally read, research, I think about like 99% of the time. The other 1% is my brain being off. I think about all this stuff and I'm trying to learn the best strategies, the best techniques that people need to do in order to succeed. Because I want everyone to succeed. I want everyone to be happy. There's a bloody coat on my chair. I didn't even realize. And that's what I want people. That's why I think the stream is gonna take off, because people need to hear these things. They need to know that there are other thought patterns, other thought processes. There are things you can do, even if they're just small things, that can help you excel and be the best you can be. And that's what I want. And yes, absolutely. The chat is actually saying, thank you, Dan, for doing it on stream. I actually agree with that. Thank you so much for that. It's really hard to talk about with this sort of stuff too, especially with people that will get emotional and stuff with it too. Like I've already had a couple people that do want to talk to me that are that have depression and that sort of stuff too, and they've chosen not to do it online, and that's fine. I totally respect that. But doing it on stream as well, it's a big thing because it is public. But the best thing about it is no one can see your face, so no one knows who you are. And if I'm honest, Dan's a pretty common name too, so so you're sweet. But yes, thank you so much. It's really, really good. Really helping me out.
All right. That's all right. So, hopefully the people that listen enjoyed it as well.
Yeah, no, I've already had people say they've really enjoyed it and they liked it, so 100%.
Cool.
People are enjoying it. People love the thought process that I'm doing. So yeah, as long as people are learning, people are happy, people are excited, that's all I want. You got it. This Rengar knows what he's doing too. Ward at 120.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what everyone has to do every game now. You know that?
The ward at 120.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are you gonna ward it or me?
I can.
I probably will need it. What's your warding score?
Mine.
Yeah. Do you have a good warding score? I just want to make sure.
Yeah, it's not. I've got no idea what it is in general, but it's normally, I don't know, around 30 by the end of the game.
Oh, that's really good. It's better than most.
I do like my wards.
I freaking love wards. No, you warded the wrong one, my dude.
Wrong one.
You wanted this one.
What was it?
Pixel. Pixel brush. So then you can see if they're on Scuttle.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck! Uh-oh. Get fucked on. Did you get him? I'm so far behind in lane now too. They popped my flash and my heal so I wouldn't die. So upsetting.
Oh, gee.
I'm so far behind in lane now. She's already a fucking full wave up. Nice, good stun, Lux, good stun. I'm almost there. I'm gonna miss some, but that's alright. It's just a fucking tough lane.
Yeah, it will be.
I have 1 CS at 2.5 minutes. It's not ideal. What? That hit.
Oh no.
They're not playing nearly as aggressive. So we just got a hell of a good trade on them though. So I can't back you up, I can't back you up. It's alright. We got the slow push going. Oh fuck, I missed CS, I'm so trash. I don't know why they're letting us slow push.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. Pyke's top as well, so you got no jungler down there.
Yeah, it's really weird of them. Oh no!
There's no, I don't know where Nico is.
Alright. They're getting shat on though. Oh fuck. Fuck your shield. Oh, she got it!
Hey.
They're not very good. They're not in sync. Oh, we're doing alright. Lux, I do need you to help me push. Man. Damn, she's so good at landing those.
The stuns.
Yeah, she's actually landed like all of them. Yeah, cuz rolling out with the MF for sure. You fucking know it, boy. And we're all. How am I ahead? They're so bad. They didn't get a kill on me, and now they're behind. Like, look at the CS difference already, and I was like, I got raped at the start.
Oh wow, yeah.
Like, she's just not last hitting, I don't think. I don't get it. Like, my CS right now is bad.
Well, what, the pros do like
Yeah.
10 a minute or something, don't they?
They do, it depends. This Lux likes me, apparently. I want to reply, but I can't because I'm trying to fucking play. Ooh, nice. We got such good poke. Ooh. Come here. Oh, nice. Okay, Rakan's got some moves. I like it. I can get behind it. I can get behind that shit. Wait. Oh! We got the flash. That's some witchcraft they're calling you out, dude.
That's why you play Carthus.
Oh yeah. We just got 2 fucking tyrant plating already. Nico's coming down. I can already see it. Because I'm awesome. And I have the map awareness of a pro. Alright.
Oh.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to get nothing. That's upsetting. Oh shit.
Oh! It's the cannon.
You missed cannon. Oh, you're one of
Missed the
those
cannon.
players. They're really scared.
Nico's coming down.
It's alright.
That's not really Pyke, don't believe it.
What? How did that not do damage? Wait, what? My auto's didn't go off. Nope. I died and I flashed! Ah, I'm so bad! Oh, that's alright. Bummer. All G. I knew she was there too because you literally said she's down bot. So that was my bad. Nice! You're fucking up that Caitlyn, dude. Just every time you do that. It's so good. I love it. You're just gonna get so fed off that too.
Yeah.
But Nico's also so strong. Fucking hate Nico. Yeah, is that Pyke camping top lane?
It looks like it. They might be duo.
Yeah, that's fair.
There you go, you got a new follower.
Did I?
Oh, Lux said, link me your stream.
Oh shit, yeah, I'll send it. Fuck oh.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, they're missing. Where the fuck are they? Oh, it's so close.
Oh, cool, I got blue buff. I didn't even notice that.
How'd you go?
Oh.
Haha, Lux, thank you, baby. Hey, man. Wooko, how you doing, buddy? You having a good night? Hope you are. Oh my god, shut up. Oops. Ah! No!
Oh, you got away. Oh.
We fucked them up though. That was so good. They were standing like on top of the ward, and we were just like, oh, she hit it with a stun, and then we just got the mad combo and a free drag. That's how you fucking play the game, my dude.
Yeah, looking like a good win.
Mate, it was always looking like a win. I don't know what game you're looking at. We could probably get tower down bot. We have such a big wave. I want it before the giant plating's gone. Yeah, we're good. We can do it. Oh! Get shit on. Best bot lane my ass. They just have shit players and I'm the best. He's so good.
Oh, wow.
I won't be able to get on tonight. I usually go for a no. Oh, that's fair enough, dude. That's all good. Even if you just watch for a little bit, that always helps out, man. Always makes me happy to see people come back. So shut up, man. We're coming mid. Let's just get this tower. We're coming. Oh, Nice flash, dickhead.
Got him.
Mate, look who you're talking to! We can get a shower. And if he jumps us, we kill him. Easy. Let's go get this. They surrendered.
That was quick.
GG. Fuck, man. Too easy. Too easy. No worries at all. I gotta post my stream for this girl. Or person, player, person. I'll say person.
15-minute game.
15-minute game. It's that easy, man. It's that easy. Their team comp was the most retarded thing ever, though.
Yeah.
Like,
was.
that's
Yeah.
just...
Yeah.
They were just dumb as shit. Just
I
dumb
was
as
just looking
doorknobs.
looking at the damage difference.
Yeah. Just look at all the difference. Come on. Post it. There you go. There you go. I'm gonna add this person as a friend, but I won't... Oh, I can't do that. Okay, hold on. Where are you? Sorry, I'm just gonna... They're actually really good, so I like adding people. Oh, no, I don't want to invite you to the game! Ah! No. Sorry. Oh, let's just invite him. Who cares? More the merrier. Hey, buddy.
Hello.
How you doing? I'll take that as a good.
Oh.
Hey! There we go. That works. Hello. I wanted to add friend.
Okay, fair enough.
Let's smash it. Let's do it. Jigglypuff 69. How you doing? I'm good. I hope that's you. I hope that's you. Jigglypuff 69. That's the funniest shit. Oh, that's a good name. Crude, but funny. Oh, there you are. Oh, you're the Trin! Oh, you're doing pretty good too. That last death though, the Pike was a bit spaz, but that's fine. We all have times like that. I actually didn't even look at my score. Did I play well that game? I think I did. I think I popped off. A+. Fuck off. What? Yeah, I don't know why that Zyra Khan was so shit.
Yeah, they
It
weren't
was-
that great.
They were not good. They should have popped off. They had the priority over the whole game. Like,
Yeah,
they...
did. You shouldn't have won lane.
No, I should have lost lane. But I crushed her. The CS difference is huge. Ugh. Araz... I actually... How do I say your name? That's really hard to say. Arazl... Hold on. Araz Lobash. Araz Lobash. There we go. Araz Lobash 021. Thanks for the follow. You're in our game, so we're going to have some fun. Jigglypuff 69. Swing us a follow. We're fun of full of tricks today. We're full of it. We love it. Yeah, man. Yeah, you went to call me Bash. It's like Bash. That's so much easier, man. Thank you. that's a lot easier. Or should I play MF again? Do I want to play MF? Who should I play, dude? Give me a character.
Go Vayne.
I'm still learning Vayne, but I will play Vayne for you. I'm learning Vayne, so actually I might play Caitlyn.
Oh yeah.
I was popping off with it the other day. Say no more follow. Oh, Jigglypuff69, thanks for the follow, my dude. Okay, I don't mind. Someone I'm good with. Okay, I won't play Caitlyn then. I'll play someone good. Okay, she's off meta. I thought she came back to meta with the crit changes, or is that 9.2? Yeah.
Caitlyn's not very good at the moment. She's not overly strong.
Oh, okay, that's fair enough. Lucian was going to be my strong pick, but that's fine. I'll play MF. I'll just go MF. I always pop off as MF. That's my jam. She's fair enough. I didn't know that.
Galio.
Yeah, I know Triss is OP. I just haven't played her in a while, so I know I would play shit. I'd need to practice her a little bit, just fix up the mechanics of her, you know.
Yeah.
And Vayne's my next big one too. I want to learn Vayne, but not when I'm trying to climb. I'll learn her when I actually get all my mad skills from being fucking like diamond tier. I'll start playing her then.
No, I love the new buff to her ultimate because she's invisible for so long now.
Yeah, I know. It's bullshit. Yeah, anyone with CC with Lucian's always a good time. But Lux MF is always just such a good combo because you get both those mad ultimates and the stuns, and I've got my slow, so... And then if all of that doesn't kill them, you can literally just go and like just chase them down because they're already low.
Well, once both of you get to level 6, like the Lux and the
MF, yeah, it's GG.
As soon as they're stunned, they're dead.
Yeah, 100%. Jigglypuff69, 100%, man. Dark Harvest all the way. Let's change up the skin though. Who are you playing? Oh, you're playing Galio.
Galio.
Do we have any matching skins?
I don't have any skins on Galio.
Get Birdo. Actually, Draven, that's really good for me. I counter him.
At least I don't think I do. No, I don't.
Actually, that reminds me. I've got to send a skin to one of my friends. Because he started playing MF and he's brand new to the game. And he's playing MF because I play MF. And he's like, oh, you can just coach me. And I'm like, well, fair enough. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So I'll have to gift him a good skin so he can have a good time.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know which skin I'd gift him though. Not an expensive one because I'm poor.
No, I've got a mate. He's spent. So he started playing League maybe 6 months after me.
Yep.
He told me the other day he spent like close to $2,500 on skins. I was like, in a 2-year span. I was like,
in a 2-year span. Okay, yeah, wow, that's pretty impressive. I have a friend.
I was like, wow.
I have a friend that I play with, and he spent. I think he said it was like close to $6,000 or something since he's been playing. He's been playing since season 2, but he's just spent so much money on the game. He's literally just like almost every paycheck he puts money into it to buy more shit.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like,
surely you'd have everything by now.
Wait. Please, I was about to say, holy shit, don't let that be a Kled support, because that would just destroy me. But it's a Braum, that's fine. It's a Braum top. Have you seen Braum Jungle? That shit's hilarious. It's so good. No, I haven't seen that. It's so good. It's so strong. I hate it. Now, we'll pop off this game. We'll all pop off. Oh, actually, you'll pop off. You're Galio. You're going to 100% pop off.
Yeah, I'm going to AP Galio as well.
Hail of Blades Braum mid. Nah, man. That's too off meta for me. I can't do that shit. I think I'd have conniptions. Oh, wrong one. That one. Alright, we're good. Ooh. Alright. We're on our way. On our way. So yeah, sorry Dan, if I snap in between talking to chat and talking to you, I apologise. I don't have a hotkey to turn my mic off for this or anything yet.
Yeah, no, that's all good.
I sort of can't be bothered.
Sorry, I can kind of tell anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good.
It's just easier not to. I just like being able to talk to everyone. Good with the game. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. I will hopefully be on a little bit later. It was only going to be a shortish stream today, but Thursday nights to Sundays are my big days. So come back then. I'll 100% be streaming well into the night, burning the midnight oil. I'm so glad we have a Nasus jungle though. It's going to be so good.
Yeah, no, Nasus is insane since they changed his stacks.
Yeah, oh, he's so strong. He's either pick or ban now.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. It's fucked.
Next time I get jungle, actually, he's one that I want to try in the jungle.
Yeah. I like every day. That's so good. The feels. Nice. You got some bolt damage. Right, I'm outie. There you go, Nasus. Get your stacks, sir.
So yeah, you go up there. Oh, there he is. Oh, no, wrong button.
Whoops.
But you'll mid apparently.
I need level 2. There we go. Alright, we got level 2. Oh, Kled, you're a big boy. Whoops, fucked that up.
Get out of here.
Get out of here! I'll pop the shield. I want to go back. I'm going to go back, Lux, just because I can buy another dagger. And I'm trying to get that early lead. Because I have the pots. They'll probably try and base afterwards, even though it's like a super early back. Alright, let's go. Alright, what's she getting? I think she's about to get a pink ward. Yep, called it. Goodbye. I'm happy with that. They haven't gone back, so this is the power spike we need. That's really just going to fuck them up, because he's getting all his health back, but he's only got a Dorian's. So, it's going to be Gucci. That's a bummer, Lux. It is a bummer. And it's got the slow push going, so we can just drop that.
Oh, I don't have enough yet.
You ready for this? Oh, sorry, we're just gonna slow push now. And you're really fucked.
Oh, good stun.
He has no pots either, so I can take advantage that I've got the pot advantage. Doo-doo-doo. Aha, there you are. He's gonna have to back, which means I get the good push. Wait, he's not backing. Is that because of the lifesteal you think you have, buddy? Oh man, I'm missing CS.
Alright.
It's alright.
You guys come back, alright.
No, we're not going back. I'm staying.
Are you staying?
Nasus is here, so we can turn it.
I think I saw Nasus. Oh no, maybe not.
There's Anivia. We need to back out. Focus this dude. Easy. They're
Come
idiots.
here.
They fucking overchase like crazy.
We should get Dragon.
Yeah, actually, I agree. While Braum's dead, he's their front line.
Yeah.
I don't know why he placed the ward there. I don't have heal, so if you are tanking, back up. Yep. Nice, that's so good for me. Infernal for an MF early is literally like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's actually just the best thing you can get. And they're just clearing all of our wards. It don't matter though. Oh, that's a good buy. It's a tasty buy. I finished my boots in one buy.
That's pretty nice.
And I bought half of my final item, so it's good shit. And I got the damage on top. Draven's just got lifesteal. Ugh. It's not even level 6 yet. And he's only 5 CS ahead of me. See, buddy?
Oh.
Fucking run, bitch. I'm the captain now.
Sure you can handle me, summoner?
Braum, you will need to stand in front of that Draven literally 100% of the time. Or else he's going to die. Oh, Kale. You're dead. Sorry.
It's there.
I know what I
Sorry, Lux. Yeah. They know that we can win, but so it's actually it's just a shame that Draven got the kill too. It's not great. Oh, and Nasus AFK'd. Oh no. Okay.
Alright. Cool.
no
coming. No, you.
It's alright, Lux, that's all good. No, whoever pinged her. Unless she pinged herself. Ooh.
I'm coming down.
Yep.
Got my ult ready if needed.
Yep. Oh.
Ah,
There's the flash. That's right, we got flash. We got broad flash. And Draven was already hella scared, so... They would have had to back off because they're so low. Nah, you're fine, Lux. Don't even worry about it. No worries. Let's get some good time plating though. Oh, we can't get.
oh, that hurts.
It's a Kled though, man.
Oh,
Oh, I missed it. I'm bad. Yeah, it's alright.
I know what I'm doing.
It's alright. Alright. We're looking good. We're looking good. Looking good. I'll get some tyrant plating for that, but that's okay. Do you still have ulti? Yeah.
yeah.
They're probably going to keep pushing. I'm going to let them push. Do you want to come bot?
Yep. I might.
Oh, no,
Hang
there's
on,
a
I want
Kayle.
the tower gold first.
Ah, man, I fucked that up.
Oh. Okay, you just killed yourself.
Oh, fuck. How does he do so much damage? Alright. It's alright, we got it. Easy shit, Lux. Easy shit. Good stun under tower. Fuck oath, that was perfect. I got a ward. I got a ward. Don't worry. Don't worry. I got it. Nice. Awesome. Alright. Do you want to help me push? Nice. Awesome. And we're gonna get... Oh, Tyrant plating's gone. That's upsetting.
Oh, you're back there again? Oh my goodness.
Alright, back out, back out, back out, back out, back out, back out. That's right.
Far out.
Ooh, there's a good gank. What? They'll probably dive if we don't go back fast enough. Yeah, that was nothing I could do. He was tanking. This Braum's hella low. Yeah, I don't know either, Lux. It looked on point to me, just didn't hit. Which is a shame, but... I don't know why they're not here getting tower. Did they go for drag? Yeah, they went and got drag. Wow. Oh no, they already got first tower top. Oh. So confused by that. I've got a huge wave bot, like... I don't know why they didn't, though. Like, they should have just kept pushing. They could have got towers so easily.
Yeah, they could have got both.
Yeah. Like, now I'm gonna get this tower.
I won't complain. Oh my goodness, again?
Hello.
Dinner will be ready soon.
Dinner?
Yep.
Yeah, alright. I'll probably, I'll jump off and...
Hi guys!
Yeah, there's not many, but we had a good amount before.
That's right. Die for me. Oh, that was close.
He's very close. He'll need to go back, though. Alright, we need to back out. No, there's no point coming, dude. We have to back.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oof. Let's just go mid. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. That's right, that's right. It's the wrong pick. Oh, we're coming, dude. Oh, you got ulti off!
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I read that wrong.
It's alright.
I saw somebody coming up behind me, but I thought it was us, not them.
Yeah. NASA's flash. That's good. That's alright.
Nice. Alright.
I can't fight that.
Oh.
I'm too good, man.
That was close.
I'm too good. It was very fucking close though, wasn't it, eh? Oh no, back out, back out. There's Jax is just fighting everyone himself, and he probably... Oh, actually, he's a Jax. Where's Kled? Do we have eyes on Kled? We can push for tower. We can push for tower. We got a big wave. Oh. We can keep going tower. Fucking Yi, piece of shit. Drag. Drag, drag, drag.
Oh,
Another
yeah.
Infernal. We need it. And everyone's running to it anyway, so it's good to have. Is it up? 4 seconds. Kled's coming down. We need to try and rush it. Yeah, we got damage. We need to rush it. double kill. Let's chase, let's chase. Back out, back out, back out. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Oh, unless you get that. No, no, back out, back out, back out. Back out. It's good, it's good. We got what we wanted. That's really good. Back out. Everyone back out. Back out, back out. It's not worth it.
Oh, no. Go for a Jax. Son and both, get a double kill.
Yeah. Alright, if he can do it. I'm gonna go top.
Shut down.
Jesus Christ. Jax is dead. I'll still count that as a worth.
Jax is like the one player I've played where I'm no good at him at all.
I actually agree, man. I've tried playing Jax top. I can't do it.
Yeah. No, I can't at all. Every time I play him, I just feed.
Yeah, it's fucked. He's a tough champion, but he's like, once you play him, he's good. Like, once you learn him. Come on, Wave. Come on.
Yeah, they're all coming up here now.
Yep, I'm backing out. But I've drawn them here. That's what I wanted. Just means we can get pushes on other lanes. Oh, okay. Oh, Jax.
I don't know. I still feed either way.
Oh, I'm fucking
It's not
out.
Jax.
Holy fuck! There's nothing I could do. They literally... How did they have such movement speed? It must have been Kled ulti.
Yeah.
That's upsetting.
We got spanked. Stop flaming.
Jax needs to go to Baron though.
Yeah.
Hold it. With a Yi too. What's Yi got? He hasn't even finished 2 items. Fair.
Not a problem.
We just need to stay mid.
Smarter.
he's pinging it. Oh. It's Kled top. There's no one mid? I don't know what they're doing. They need to be using the buff.
Yeah.
Like, there's Kale, but they've already lost the push there. We can go top and cut off this Kled.
Uh-oh.
Whoa! He's so strong!
Yeah, I'm out of there.
That's my bad. I thought you guys were chasing as well. I was like, oh, if we're chasing. That is GG. It was the perfect pick. That's an ace. Jax. He's so confident. I love it. I love confident players. I'm coming up. They'll have to back off. They don't really have a wave. I'm just doing it on the wave. I'm not
It
letting them get...
almost worked out alright.
If we got the stun, yeah, it would have been perfect.
Yeah.
Nah, but that was just for the wave, so they can't get that tower. Like, that stopped them from
Yeah.
breaking base. That's all I wanted to do. I was never actually aiming for her. When they have a team comp like theirs, all we can do right now with the buff is deter
Yeah, just wave clear.
and wait for buff to die. That's all we can do. There's no point trying to force anything. Don't force! Fucking, I said don't force, you piece of shit. Oh, they're on Infernal. Triple
They'll
Infernal
get it.
would have been so good for us.
Enemy killing spree.
That's right. We can't fight. We can win though. They're not playing this game very smart though.
Nah, they're not.
Like there's Bath gone. So now it's really even again. Someone needs to go bot and protect that tower.
We just need to get picks more than anything else. I don't think we can beat them in a straight team fight.
No, I totally agree.
No prey, no
Alright, he got that.
It's alright. It's all good. The Baron was just to get them back in the game. Besides that, we were smashing them.
Yeah,
Our rotations are a lot cleaner than theirs.
I agree.
He's running. He's scared.
Like, we're doing a good job of keeping the lanes relatively pushed.
That's pretty much all I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to scale up to the point where I can just hopefully one-shot them. I won't be able to one-shot Kled, but I'll be able to do a fuck ton of damage to Kled. And Yi.
Yeah.
Like, I've almost got Black Cleaver as well. I'm almost 3 items. Holy fuck. Oh, good ulti, good ulti. Nice! That's so good, dude. So good! Oh! Oh.
sure you can handle
Kind of just a little bit. Alright. Baron's up in 18 seconds.
step two.
Mhm.
Dangerous eyes.
I'm gonna go bot.
They've just dropped so many wards. Holy shit, that's so funny.
I'm coming. I'm coming up.
Fucking Jesus. Yeah, we need a Baron. Yep.
I know what I'm doing.
Let's go! I need the mana. Holy shit, your Jax is actually monstrous. We just play around Jax, we win. I don't know if we have the damage, all of us, though.
There we go. Oh.
That was so close! Oh, alright.
Oh.
Now back up, back up, back Back up. We need bat. We need buff. Don't even care, boys. He's a beast. We could go get Mountain Drake too. I'm just gonna push bot.
Not a problem.
They got Mountain. Oh shit. Oh shit. Just back out. Yeah, back out. That's alright. We need to force the fight. We've
Yeah,
got the
I need
buff.
Jax to jump in and then I'll jump on Jax.
Yep. That's right.
As long as we've got a wave, we should be right.
I stopped the Kale back. Holy shit, Jax is monstrous.
It's alright. Oh. Ah, damn it. I think I'd get up.
Oh, I died! Oh, Jax is cleaning up
There.
though.
That's game.
And GG. Oh, he even dropped that. GG. Lux, don't even worry. That was actually still a good game for us. Like,
Yeah, it was.
doesn't even matter.
Oh, okay.
Please end. Yes.
12 assists though.
12 assists. You did your job. As a support, you don't get kills. So if anything, you played the perfect game. So, respect, my homie. I'm just thinking, it's 7:30. I might actually hop off for the night.
Yeah, no, it's alright. I'm gonna jump off to it's 8:30 here.
Yeah, that's fair. I know I've got to rest up. I was feeling really sick at work today, so I'm playing. I was actually probably like, if I was any more sick, I would have cancelled and said we would have done it another night.
Yeah.
If I was like
No, that's
1% more sick, I would have cancelled. But I was like, nah, I'll tough it out. I'll do it for you. So I was like,
Yeah.
nah, it's sweet. Give it to that Jax. He smashed it. He smashed it. There we go.
they didn't do as much damage as I thought.
I was playing quite passive that game.
Yeah, yeah, like as well. So
I was
me,
just farming
you
up.
and Jax still out damaged them all, and Lux still out damaged the Kled.
Yeah.
Like I thought they did way more damage.
Yeah. No, I was playing really back.
Yeah,
Like, I was not trying to force fights or anything. I was playing that really calculated. And that's how you
Yeah.
play that. That's when you get into ranked. When you play ranked, that's how you play. You play calculated, you play smart. It's not about kills. KDA to me is bullshit. I don't believe in that crap.
yeah, no, I don't either. I was just looking at the
Yeah.
damage.
No, we did good. We crushed that. Literally, they had zero chance. I say that in every game, though, because that's the confident kind of player I am. And I don't believe in, I don't believe in losing. I either win or I learn.
No, I like it.
They were a 3-man as well. Oh shit. Their
Oh, they were
bot
too.
lane was a duo, and they had the Kale on there as well, who was part of their team.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Good call. Good pickup, Lux. That was awesome. I'll call you Bash. Sorry, Bash. Good pickup, Bash. Alright, I am gonna jump off though.
Yeah.
As I do need to have dinner, and I'm pretty tired, and I'll probably go to bed in like an hour. So, Bash, we'll 100% play again soon. For sure. Definitely keep an eye on the stream too, because when I'm streaming, I'm playing. So yeah, keep an eye out. We'll have a good time. But Dan, thank you so much for tonight as well, dude. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, no, I did. It was good. No, thank you. I really appreciate it.
That's alright. It's all part of service. Probably from now on, I probably will start charging people.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Okay, actually, honest question. Do you think that's something people should pay for?
I personally would have paid for it.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That means I'd be charging like nothing. I'll be like $10 for like an hour and a half. Like that's cheap as chips.
Yeah, no, it is. No, yeah, no, that's something I think you should charge for.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
something that I would pay for personally as well.
Yeah, it's something that people can now go back to the stream and go, oh, it's actually worth like signing up with me and actually doing it.
Yeah,
So-
exactly. Especially if you're only going to charge $10 as well.
It's
Like
$10,
it's
and I
worth-
can change it. Like I was trying to change it up for you as well and give it like that personal touch too, because that's what I want to do it as well. It's not just something that. It's just not general information. I want it to be tailored to each person individually. That's why I want to
Yeah.
have like a get to know session beforehand and all that sort of stuff too. So
No,
yeah.
exactly. You have a plan, but the plan can change.
absolutely, yeah. Plans always change. I never stick to the same routine. That's not how I want to do it. It's about having conversation and opening up and that sort of stuff too. But yeah, thanks so much, dude. You've actually taught me a lot too. So mad respect. So yeah, when you're playing your 5-man and stuff, remember, tell me what rank are you, Percival? I'm currently silver 3, but
Silver.
play at plat level. Or masters. I'm going for. There's no more diamond, is there? It's just masters now. Hey.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So that's my
can't
goal
remember.
this
I
season
think
is
so,
to get
yeah.
masters, and then from there, masters I want to get to grandmaster / challenger, and then from
Yep.
there I want to be pro
Right. That's a
or
good goal.
or coaching. Either or. But I play at a pretty high level. Like I got mad mechanics, which is nice, but they're not great. Watching the stream now, I see why you were cheering Galio on. Yeah, man. Yeah, he's a good guy. He's my boy. We're definitely going to be playing more. He was crushing it. Did better than me. Except in deaths. That's poor. I actually had more gold than you, though. That's surprising.
Yeah, you had probably got more power gold than me as well.
Yeah, I was crushing their tower, too. I was fucking that shit up.
I don't think I got any tower gold really.
Oh, it's harder as a solo lane. For sure.
Yeah.
It always is. Bot lane, it's pretty easy, but also with the new way that it's playing now, you're actually meant to snowball the bot lane more because you can
Yeah.
actually get good damage off. Yeah, all right, I'm just going to jump off now as well, dude. Bash, thanks for playing. We'll play again soon for sure. You'll see when I'm streaming. You've already said in chat, so 100%. If I'm streaming and you feel like playing a game, just hit us up. I've got like a bunch of people that love playing with me now, so honestly, we can probably start getting some 5-man teams and shit going. Dan, you're the same, man. If you ever feel like playing, just let us know.
Yeah, we'll do.
But until then, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate all the follows. Really good session tonight. Hopefully do a couple more of those sessions soon. But until then, I will see you in the sky.